Welcome to Kevin at 7, where we help you find your superpowers. You can master getting yes without the BS. You want to make today powerful, you seize it. We're going to talk about the hero inside of you. Now, this is not like cute stuff, okay? But it comes from something I was reading today in the book called The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma that he just published, just came out last week. And hot off the presses. It's a kind of weird book, but I like it. What we're gonna do today, this was part of my morning reading today, and it was blowing my mind, and I'm like, okay, this is today's talk for Wednesday. Now, those of you that know me know that I'm a big believer that all of you, that all of us have hero inside of us. This is real. This is not like, see, today when we talk about somebody being a hero, they'll go like, no, I'm not a hero. I'm just a normal person. And yet, in ancient Greece, they trained people to be heroes. And so that's why the legends, the heroes of legend, all come from Greece. Because they actually believed that heros, the Greek word for hero, meant the protector, the one who protects. And I just think it's one of the greatest callings on the planet is to be heroic, to be prepared so that when everything goes wrong, you can show up and be the hero. Not look like a hero. This is not about how you look like the hero wearing a cape and I'm not talking about that, and wearing leotards and a cape. We're not talking about looking like a hero or pretending to be a hero. I'm talking about doing what heroes do, which is heroes protect. They rescue, they save the day. When everybody's looking like, what's going on? What do we do? The hero is the one who leads out of disaster. That's what a hero does. And I'm such a believer in it, I created my own movement, a movement of one called Hero Mountain. And last year I did a hero training camp. And I just discovered at the hero training camp, it changed everybody's life that came, was transformed forever. But marketing it, nobody wants to be a hero, so it's like, nah, we're not gonna do that. So we couldn't sell any tickets. Nobody wanted to come to hero training camp. And one of these days I'm gonna do it again. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. And 3 or 4 of you may be interested in coming. But I think it's like the calling of being heroic, of being a hero, is too big for most people. They can't believe that they can be a hero. So when I read this today, this was like, this resonates with me because I want to invite more people to join me on Hero Mountain, where you train to be a hero, and I just don't think people believe in us. Why do we not want credit or notoriety for being a hero? And here's the reason. It's too much responsibility. And we're scared of that. We like playing small because it's safer to play small. Nobody's counting on you, then you can sit in the corner and be a spectator and nobody's gonna be disappointed. So this is what I read today that blew my mind. And I'm gonna issue to you guys the challenge, the call to the heroic. That you have it in you. And I'm gonna call you to task on it today to come back. If you want to win, you want to change, not just have wins in your life, but win and change people's lives. So here's what Robin says in the book. He says, you each have a hero inside of you. You knew this as a child before the adults told you to limit your powers, shackle your genius, and betray the truths of your heart. Adults are deteriorated children. That's like a shocking statement. Adults are deteriorated children. Which means when you were born like amazing and powerful and confident, and you knew that you were powerful. You knew you were awesome. You knew you were destined to be the best. You knew that was your destiny. You knew that was your design. You knew that was your DNA, that it was all wired for perfection. And then adults came along and told you to limit your powers, shackle your genius, and betray the truth of your heart. Adults are deteriorated children. When you were much younger, you understood how to live, staring at stars, filled you with delight. Running in a park made you feel alive. And chasing butterflies flooded you with joy. Oh, how I adore butterflies. And then, as you grew up, you forgot how to be human. You forgot how to be bold and enthusiastic and loving and wildly alive. Your precious reservoirs of hope faded. Being ordinary became acceptable. The lamp of your creativity, your positivity, and your intimacy with your own greatness grew dim as you began to worry about fitting in, about having more than others, and about being popular. That blew me away as I read that this morning. Like, oh my gosh. I know we're not into reading, right? Entertain me. I want clips. I want move. I want transformation. I'm not into entertainment. I'm into transformation. I'm not into tips. Tips are what amateurs seek. See, tips are the shortcuts. I don't teach tips. If you notice, there's not any of my training ever where you'll see tips. Because tips are, amateurs want the tip. But heroes, people who are committed to greatness, they don't want the tip. They want the whole thing. And the whole thing takes mastery. The whole thing you got to dig deep for. The whole thing, there's no shortcuts for it. I just want the tip. Give me the tip. I just want the tip. That's how you go through life, is just getting tips. This is real. You have inside of you a hero. You want more wins and more victories in your life? You got to own the heroic inside of you. How many of us play small and are guarded because we worry about fitting in and being popular? Oh, that's crazy. So that's it, guys. You want to win? That's the way you got to live. You got to claim it. You got to get bold again about your life and about finding the things that fill you with joy and get out of the digital distraction that we live in our world. So it's so funny because a lot of people, as they come across this live stream, they're not willing to land long enough to let it sink in and transform their lives like you guys are doing. So congratulations on doing that, because we're just scrolling down through and it's like, oh, Kevin Ward, I've heard of him. Okay, yeah, he's just talking, and they scroll on. They're just, see what they're looking for. They want the tips. They don't want the greatness. They want the shortcuts, and there are none. You got to dig deep, my friends. You got to dig deep into who you are and how great you have. More greatness, more power, more potential inside of you than you imagine. So start believing in that again. You believed it, you knew it when you were a kid, and then you forgot. So go find it. Find that greatness. Find the greatness. All right, guys. Play to win. Have an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow for Kevin at 7. And always expect yes.